What is the common name of the following compound? So we have a monosubstituted benzene ring. So if you wanted to use the IUPAC name, we would simply put the substituent, which is a methyl group, and then benzene. So this would be methyl benzene as an IUPAC name. And there are quite a few of these compounds, these monosubstituted benzenes, that have common names that are just used all the time. And so we do need to memorize them. So this one here, where you have just a methyl group attached to the benzene ring, the common name for this is toluene. So that is the common name. And so you'll often see this referred to as toluene and substituted toluenes being named as substituted toluenes. So there's a whole bunch of these monosubstituted benzenes with common names that we do need to memorize. So we've got a few other examples down here in the options. So of course this is option D. Let's take a look here. So benzaldehyde, this one's pretty easy to pick out. So the one substituent on this monosubstituted benzene ring is the aldehyde. And so that is benzaldehyde. Look at the next one, phenol. All should point you towards an alcohol. And so the one substituent on phenol is just the alcohol. Styrene, if we look at the ending -ene, that is an alkene. And the structure of styrene has a simple alkene as a side chain. And so let's look at another example, another problem, just so we can kind of go through a little bit more of these. So we're asking for the common name of this monosubstituted benzene. So this would just be aminobenzene as an IUPAC name. And as a common name, it's aniline. And so we've got two really similar names here that students will often get mixed up. So if we look at aniline, I'm going to go ahead and draw the structure again underneath it. It is the aminobenzene. And so what I want you to notice is that you've got a nitrogen, and there's a nitrogen at the end of the name, aniline. And so we're going to use the same trick to distinguish aniline from anisole. So anisole is methoxybenzene. And so what I want you to notice with this name is you've got an oxygen, and then towards the end of the name is an oxygen. So this should help you keep these two names that are very similar, distinct from each other. And so benzaldehyde, we saw on the last example, is the benzene ring with simply an aldehyde. Acetophenone ends in -one. This is a simple methyl ketone attached to the benzene ring. And the more you practice with these monosubstituted benzenes, the better you'll be at remembering their common names.